name's Amy, and I was diagnosed with hormone-driven breast cancer, H.E.R positive, HER2 negative, and that's when I thought my world had crashed. I got told instantly I was going to be having 8 rounds of chemotherapy, 4 rounds of EC, 4 rounds of docetaxel, and then surgery after. So I had 2 lumps. One was 56 mil and one was 19 mil. But that may have been driven from a number of factors. It could have been I had a blocked milk duct when I was breastfeeding my son in 2021. I went in to get checked out, nothing, no problems, just carry on as normal. And then I think it developed over the year before. So that's why they wanted the 8 rounds of chemotherapy first. So go for the neoadjuvant chemotherapy before heading into surgery. So all of summer last year, I did chemo. I started to lose my hair on round 2. And for me, I had really thick, luscious hair. And when I say thick, luscious hair, I'll never take it for granted again. But I had to take back some control. And with the way that it was coming out and how stressed I was feeling with it coming out and always brushing it, I just went, you know what, shave it off. So I got all the family around. My youngest son, who was 6 at the time, he helped me cut my hair. So I did a hair cutting party, and I never felt so liberated in all my life. So all through the summer, through chemo, I've done different wigs, different hairstyles, turbans, scarves, just to jazz it up a bit. And do you know what? It's actually not been that bad. I've not been devastated with it at all. I think it's quite fun to reinvent yourself. I can be a different personality depending on what mood I am. Um, and then after the 12th of November, I was my last round of chemotherapy, rung the bell, did a party, and then straight into surgery 6 weeks later. So originally, I already knew from day one, after doing a lot of research, I wanted a double mastectomy, reconstruction. Whether they were going to give it to me, that was a different story because the left breast was totally fine. But luckily, I went through psychology appointments and stuff and really pushed for the appointments. Advocate for yourself is key. So I went for a double mastectomy with reconstruction using my tummy fat thread on Christmas Eve, which was really good. 2 children, one 18, one age 6, but 6-year-old. I was watching him open presents on Christmas Day via Facebook video call. But Christmas Eve, I went through the 7-hour operation. Never regret a single thing. The surgeon actually said at the time, "Are you sure you want the left breast?" I was like, "Yep," because I know my own peace of mind. For me, I won't be worrying about that other breast sort of thing. It's fat, and I've got a tummy tuck, so even better. So post 7 weeks up, I'm back at work last week. I've worked throughout a whole of chemotherapy, but I had 6 weeks off, which is absolute killer. Not having to being able to drive, do the normal things like the school run, being able to do things yourself, like put your pants on yourself. You do it. That was a bit of a shock to the system. But now I'm 7 weeks post-op. I'm back into work, I'm back driving, and I'm loving it. At the moment, as well, the way I see it is, I've had surgery. I've got no cancer. The cancer's out. So the feeling of not having that is something that you can't describe. I can't put into words how you feel without having cancer in your body. I've got radiotherapy still to go, but apparently that's a bruise in the park compared to chemotherapy. So the big C word isn't scary when you look into it. So be an advocate for yourself, do your research, and get to know what you are like, and don't compare your journey with anybody else's.